But those things numb pain, though. That's the common thing about
those things. Yeah,
those things.
It's
Ebola, alcohol, escapism,
all those type of things.
What women have done is that we're dealing with the issue. We are being abused. So women can come together for a stokvel and whatever other things. Then they go deep into the thing.
I've got a controversial take.
And here's the thing. And you're gonna get a comment where people say, "Tina Snasi stokvel, me and my 6 gens." But you're asking a bigger question than Yen and his 6 gens.
I've got a controversial take.
Okay.
To answer why, because now we use the example of itiski, no chwala.
Yes, sir.
Which there's a benefit. Children have become worthless.
Mm-hmm.
If women were taking men's cows or cars, then mhlawumbe are signs of value to which once I have this thing, if women are going around lying about men, so men are losing their jobs, and maybe there'd be an incentive. The idea of men coming together to fight to access their children, how does that man benefit Yena? Because what that means is now for the kids. Like, fuck, it's better when I was not there.
So I'm fighting
now I have to go and see the kids. Now I have to, to be honest, if you said, if we see our kids, every month, No, some men so toy about free.
That's what I want.
But now it's like, say, if we succeed, you now have to take care of
responsibility.
These kids. You now have to pay, like, as in,
there's like Lobola.
Yeah. Women won't come together to abolish Lobola.
Yeah.
Even though they're like, no, but Lobola was taking from our men, and our families are at a deficit. They're like, no, leave that on.
Can we smash one more before I have to duck?
You have to chuck?
Yeah.
Shit, it's late. Let me read this one and then I'll read another one. I don't need you to respond, but it's on brand. H. Pearl Davis at Pearly Things. She's a podcaster, I believe. Is it her? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, Pearly Things, definitely.
I do not think black men are as much of deadbeats as the media makes them out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, from what I have seen, if the woman tries to play games or control them, they are more likely to just walk away. White men are more likely to waste thousands of hours and dollars fighting with the woman. The black men do not see the point. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, let me close with this one. Maybe let me read a couple and then you'll respond.
Okay.
One of my favorite content creators, I don't know if it's called a content creator, Alex Hormozi.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that makes hard conversations harder is waiting to have them. Chris Williamson. It's arrogant to think, Chris Williamson on Twitter is quoting Alex Hormozi. It's arrogant to think you can do multiple things at once and beat someone who does one thing with all their effort. Pick one thing, go all in. Then you become the one who's hard to beat. Kevin Zabo, 14. Don't fix anxiety. You don't fix anxiety. You fix your finances, your diet, your habits, your relationships, your sense of purpose. Then anxiety goes away. And I'll close with this one maybe for engagement. Gerwinder at G_S_Bogal. Twitter convinces lazy people they are geniuses. They get into arguments with busy people who can't sit around arguing all day. So the lazy person always gets the last word and thinks they won the argument.
Yeah, look, just quickly, just touching a little bit. I watch a lot of Upol. Some of the things that she says, I disagree with, and the majority of the things that she says, I definitely agree with. I wouldn't use the race with the black men, just call it quits. I think there's a level of man that knows that he's fighting a losing battle based on the person that you have now made a child with. It's different when you have been all in, you've invested in a home, etc. I think you will tend to fight a little bit harder versus a person who might have hooked up with a chick and it was a situationship and she fell pregnant. So I think there's more to that than just looking at it from a racial point. I think it's how the child came about that also plays, and how invested you are in the mother and how invested you are into wanting to become a father.